It is a beautiful sunny fall day in Southern California. Myself and my girlfriend Alex are among around 40 people waiting along the edge of Dana Point Harbour. We're fairly quiet, but there is excitement in the air. We are waiting for the trip of a lifetime, a chance to see whales and dolphins in the Pacific Ocean. Lily, an impressive-looking 62-foot catamaran, pulls into the dock and a boatload of happy faces disembark. These people have clearly had a great time. The crew make a few quick checks after the last passenger leaves, and then it is our turn. We eagerly climb aboard, deciding to stay on the lower deck. Near the stern stands Captain Dave. He's gruff and weathered, exactly what you'd expect from someone who sails boats all year long, and speaks in a slow and pleasingly carefree drawl. He tells us that the best places to stand are at the front and back of the boat, although he says he hasn't spotted a whale all week. We end up near the front, along the port side. That's the left to you and me. Although the sky is clear and the sun is beating down in a typical Southern California fashion, the air over the ocean is hazy, and as we quickly pull out of the harbour it gets cooler. We navigate through gulls and herons, as well as many pleasure boats and paddle surfers, out of the harbour and into Capistrano Bight. Dana Point is a pretty seaside town, but the view from the ocean is even more stunning. The sun is gleaming off the hundreds of white boats lined up in the harbour, surrounded by palm trees and the cliffs that form the town, framed by clear water and deep blue sky. We're on the last boat trip of the day. Captain Dave's pleasingly relaxed voice booms out over the tannoy. He informs us that we are setting out on a 2-hour trip to the deeper waters where dolphins usually swim. The atmosphere on board is friendly and excited. Quite frankly, even if we don't see any dolphins or whales, the view of the ocean and the Southern Californian coast is stunning enough. The late afternoon sun is beautiful in the deep blue ocean and the warm red cliffs that line much of the coast. As we head southwest into the Pacific Ocean, Dana Point becomes small. There are many boats here, some fishing vessels, but many little sailboats, as well as a couple of other whale-watching trips. This is a place where people come to enjoy themselves. It is idyllic. I feel calmer and happier than I have in months. Then excitement. We have company. A group of 20 or more common dolphins have joined us. They are swimming alongside and all around the boat. They jump off in groups of 3 or more. I've never seen a dolphin in the wild or in captivity. This is amazing. They are everywhere. Their sleek black and white bodies leap out of the water. It is so clear that we can see them diving under the boat. A nose appears from the water, then a few more, as they jump into the air surrounded by white spray. Then as quickly as they came, their tails disappear into the ocean. They frolic around us for ages. There are now dozens of dolphins here. It is magical. This is now a boatload of happy smiling faces, people of all ages and races, families and couples. My girlfriend's face is beaming. I suspect mine is too. We pull out further south, past San Clemente, and further into the ocean. The dolphins come and go, but now the haze is lifting, and the sun is getting lower in the sky. The rich colours of the late afternoon are so beautiful. It goes quiet for a time, then Captain Dave informs us that a local fishing boat has spotted a whale for the first time this week, and that if we hurry, we might find it too. Excitement builds. Up to this point, the pace has been leisurely, but now the boat is going very fast. It is exhilarating. We get to the point where the whale was spotted. The engine goes quiet, as does everyone on board. We are all surveying our surroundings for a glimpse of what we have really come to see. Myself and some others get excited as we see a huge object in the ocean. It turns out to just be kelp floating on the surface. We move on and turn a couple of times, then come to a standstill again. And then we see it. A couple of 100 metres away, a humpback whale leaps out of the ocean. It is incredible, maybe 15 metres in length, huge and graceful. A dark fin appears above the surface, water spraying out of its blowhole. Then its light brown tail slips into the ocean entangled with big pieces of kelp. It's gone for a minute or two, then reappears, and what a sight it is. I even managed to get some photographs of it. Then after it ventures out of the water a few times, it is gone, but we are happy. We are already over our 2-hour time slot, and now to get back before dark we must hurry. The boat speeds home faster than before. The sun is now setting over the Pacific Ocean. It is golden, reflecting on the calm water. There is a clear halo in the hazy sky. I can't believe how lucky I am to be here. As we get closer to home, we see the sun set behind the island of Santa Catalina, some 22 miles away. The sun is ablaze in fiery reds and yellows. The ocean is now almost black. The air is cool. The harbour wall is covered with hundreds of seabirds silhouetted against the twilight. We disembark, exhilarated and happy, and head off into the Southern California night for more adventures.